Post is reporting Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has ordered hundreds of the U.S. military's generals and admirals to gather at Marine Corps Base Quantico next week. The directive was sent to virtually all of the military's top commanders worldwide. Now, there are no details about what will be discussed at that meeting, which is expected to take place September 30th, the same day as the government shutdown deadline. Now, joining us now is one of the reporters who broke this story, Dan Lamothe. Thank you so much for joining me from the Washington Post. So let's jump right in. We know this administration has directed big changes at the Pentagon. What does your reporting tell us or point to that this meeting is likely going to be about?
Yeah, that's really the million-dollar question right now. And no one, and I mean no one, even like senior level generals who have been directed to travel in some case thousands of miles for this meeting have been told yet what the purpose of the meeting is. There's speculation about whether people's jobs are safe. There's speculation it could be a new defense strategy being rolled out. It's all speculation right now, aside from the fact that this is a very highly unusual meeting to bring this many generals together, all on relatively short notice.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned the job security, that portion of it. I mean, the timing is very suspicious and unique. September 30th, also the deadline for the government shutdown. It doesn't seem like we can necessarily read too much into that, but is there any precedent for a gathering of this nature where there's so much unknown?
I hesitated to use unprecedented in the story, but in talking to more than a dozen sources, nobody we talked to had ever heard of anything like this in their 35-year careers. It really is rare.
Now, do you suspect that we, as in us, the media, is unclear about why this meeting is being called, but the generals have a better understanding, or do you think they're in the dark too?
The generals are in the dark too. I'm assuming Secretary Hegseth's team knows what the plan is, but I mean, when you've got 2- and 3- and 4-star generals and admirals who are making travel accommodations without clarity on what they're traveling for, that's certainly unusual.
What are the security risks of having such a large gathering of generals and pulling people from all corners of the globe?
Yeah, I mean, it's highly unusual. And one of the reasons it is unusual is that when you're pooling this much leadership, this much talent in one place, it at least raises the concern. What if something were to happen? There's also the secondary concern, which is just from a pragmatic point of view. The Pentagon has highly sensitive video teleconferencing ability. They hold meetings all the time virtually. They are constantly connecting on what they call VTCs, so that there's really no sense for why you would need everybody in person when they can conduct sensitive business regularly over video calls.
All right, a lot more to uncover on this story. I know you'll be on top of it with your team as well as us. Thank you so much for joining me today, Dan.